You know, after all these years on the bench, I've learned that the hardest seat to fill is the one beside the person who loved you most. One quiet Saturday morning, an 86-year-old man walked into my courtroom. His name was Henry. He wasn't carrying court papers. He wasn't carrying photographs. He was holding 2 old movie tickets, faded, creased, 20 years old. He placed them gently on my bench, then quietly asked, "Your Honor, is it strange to keep buying 2 tickets when you always go alone?" The courtroom became silent. I asked, "Who was the second ticket for?" He smiled. "My wife, Eleanor. We were married for 55 years. Every Friday night, no matter how busy life became, we went to the movies. It didn't matter if the movie was good or terrible. We were together." He laughed softly. She always fell asleep about halfway through. A gentle smile spread across the courtroom. Then his smile disappeared. One Friday morning, she kissed me goodbye and said, "Don't forget, date night tonight." That afternoon, she suffered a heart attack. She never came home. The room fell silent. Henry looked at the 2 tickets. For the first Friday, I couldn't bring myself to go. But then I remembered something. The night we got married, she made me promise, "Don't stop living just because one day I can't walk beside you." So, the next Friday, I bought 2 tickets. I put one on the empty seat beside me, and I've done that every Friday for 19 years. The courtroom shattered. Even the bailiff could no longer hide his tears. Then Henry reached into his wallet. He pulled out a tiny piece of popcorn, completely dry, completely stale. He smiled. She always stole my last piece. So now I still leave one on her seat. Then he looked at me, his voice barely above a whisper, and asked the question I'll never forget. "Your Honor, do you think..." She still laughs at the funny parts. I stepped down from my bench, walked over, placed my hand on the old movie tickets, then quietly said, "Mr. Henry, I don't know what heaven is like, but I know this. A love that lasted 55 years doesn't end when the credits roll. It simply moves to another theater." Tears rolled down his face. He smiled. The kind of smile only someone who has loved deeply can understand. As he turned to leave, he stopped at the courtroom door, looked at the empty seat beside him, and softly whispered, "Come on, sweetheart, the movie's about to start." I watched him walk away, an old man, 2 faded movie tickets, 1 empty seat, and a love story that refused to end. Because after all these years on the bench, I've learned the greatest love isn't measured by how many years 2 people spent together. It's measured by how many years one heart continues saving a seat for the other.